We are live. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning to all of you. I hope everyone is doing well. So, today I come to your home with the 11th episode of my digital business discussion series, Empowering You. If you are new here, my name is Devi Ekanayaka. I live in New York, USA with my family. I'm a scientist by training and I'm a business developer in the corporate sector in the new drug development space by profession. I'm a licensed real estate agent in the state of New York. Last but not least, I'm also a proud and successful digital business owner. So, this Empowering You digital business discussion series I created to bring very successful, exemplary people, individuals, business owners in our vibrant and global community to bring to you, to bring their stories, to bring their life transformations in front of you so you get to see there's real people, real individuals who are really making a difference in their lives because of this business. So today I have brought you two legends. Before I bring them to the stage, I just want to give you a brief introduction about them just from my end. I'm in this business just about 7-8 months. I just started early this year. So from the day I came here, them as the leaders of the team that I joined, I have seen their selfless commitment really to this team for no real gain from us other than just seeing the other people strive and they really grow and be successful in this business. So here I'm going to bring them to the screen. No real gain from us. This is none other than Sherin and Rishad from Pennsylvania, USA. Welcome, my dear friends Sherin and Rishad. How are you?
Very good, very
Very
good. How
good,
are
very
you,
good.
Rishabh?
Thank you. That was an awesome introduction.
Of course. I mean, I don't have to make up anything when it comes to you two. So you have been here some time in the business. I have seen a lot of things. I know you two a little bit more than my viewers. So let me get you to introduce yourself formally. And from where I would love to hear what made you look for a side hustle to begin with, and how did you end up here?
So you
You want to
want to say?
start? No, you want to say the story. Go
Yeah.
ahead.
So as thank you so much, Devi, and thank you anybody who is watching us live or recorded session. So basically, my name is Sharin. This is my handsome husband, Rashad. I'll be in trouble if I didn't say that.
Which?
So so we both are from healthcare background. We both are like nurses. He's a psychiatric nurse. I was working as a critical care RN, and now I am retired full time doing this business. So I was retired. I quit my job last month, thankfully due to this little business. So we have two beautiful kids, two girls. They are 12 and 18. And yeah, just to say a little bit, that's our background basically. And we are doing this business for last 5 years. As Devi already kindly introduced us, like, we are business coaches, and we have helping a lot of people to earn online, basically. So what made us to think something different is that, like, basically when I started this business, I did not have any business background. I did not have an MBA degree. I was a nurse, and I was so fed up picking up extra shift and working. I was hitting that like burnout phase of any professionals would do, and I was looking for something to earn like maybe $500 to $1,000 extra so that I can cut down my nursing hours and to spend more time with my kids. Thinking that, I never thought that this platform is going to change our life, and we didn't know the real potential of the business when we started this business actually. And 5 years from now, we have been in Ireland, and we bought house, we sold house, we changed countries, we changed job, we bought house and we paid off our mortgage. Everything we did just because of this business. And now here I am, retired full time, enjoying my life at 44 years. So here we are. And you want to add something, Rashad?
No, no, he said. First of all, we have a couple of people say hi, Sajas, hi, Lele. Thank you for watching. So yeah, as Sharon said, coming into this business was probably out of desperation. That was the thing. Like, and then when we both were working as nurses at that, no, we were working as nurses on the management side when we started this business. That was nearly 5 years back. If you remember, that was the time that COVID was there. I was working in management. Sharon was working in management. For like, we are from Kerala basically. Once you're in Kerala, we are kind of the society taught us one thing: study hard, work hard, go to the higher degrees, and that will actually ensure you a very good stream of income, right? That's all we did. I can see that, Devi, you have multiple degrees, right? We have been taught like that.
Yeah.
So we did the same. Sharon did her masters. I did my 2 masters. So we were going in that way hard, because we were first generation immigrants to a country, right? And the story of first generation immigrants is same everywhere. Like a
Yes.
struggle, hardship, fight, hustle. We were doing the thing, but then Sharon was tired of that hustle. And she said, okay, while I am hustling hard, I'm losing something, which is the memories with our kids. Okay. And then
Yeah.
she came with that a greater idea about, I want to do an online business, right? That was where the story started. And then, typical male chauvinistic husband in from South India, I said, "Oh, you online business? Come on, just because is it the online business itself? When we hear the name online business, right? People think about you need to have a technical skills, right?
Correct.
You need to be a tech savvy, because that itself is a concern to many people who want to earn online, but actually keep them away, because generally we think there is a lot of technical stuff. As I did, I said,
Yeah.
Sharon, no, you're not going to do it, because you don't look at your Facebook notification, you don't look at your Gmail, you don't even look at your email. Then you're telling me you're going to do an online business? No.
And it's a scam.
This is
Yeah.
like somebody scammed you. That's what I said to her. But long story short, like, I was doing my management, I was doing my thesis at that point of time. To finish my thesis, I said, whatever you do, you can do it yourself, because I don't want to get
Good
distracted, because it's my thesis time.
Yes.
I think that was one of the wisest decision, because I don't want to get into confrontation mode. Yeah, Tejal Shah was saying, I can relate this, as I am a registered nurse too. That's right, right? Okay.
Yes.
And then I said, okay, go and do whatever you want to do, but don't involve me, right? And that was my thing. But then what I noticed is that usually Sharon likes her television, Sharon likes her sleep. And once she came into the platform, she came and asked me, can you come and look at the compensation plan? And also, I said, what compensation plan on a scam? Okay, do it yourself. Right. And then I said, okay. And then there was a stage in my, when I looked at it, okay, she is spending time to learn the things. Okay, she's spending time to learn the things. And then she's spending that extra effort to learn all the things. And that is what I said, okay, come on, how come a scam is learning? What is
Correct.
happening?
Yeah.
Right. And there was a time that was, I would say, that there was God's intervention as well. So probably at that time my thesis and everything finished, and there were some things that we need to figure it out. So I thought, okay, let me look at it. Right. And in between, she started earning gradually. She
Yeah.
started earning gradually. Results are the things actually make people to look at it, right? Same with me. So I was so prejudiced. I thought it's a scam. I thought I know everything. So, and then I looked at it, and I was amazed by the training programs.
Yep.
Right? I was amazed by the community of business owners, where normal people using a platform earning 5 figures, and some of them earning 6 figures.
Yeah. Yeah. That was
For me,
blown away for me too.
yeah. David, for me, from my childhood onwards, like, on 20s itself, I always wanted to become an entrepreneur.
Wow.
But I didn't know where to start. Okay, because I don't have tons of money to invest. I don't have the skills. But when I came into looked at the platform, I looked at it as normal people changing their life. And then I always know about the scopes of online, because we have seen many people, Mr. Beast, Gary Vee, and a lot of other people change their life online, right? So when I looked at it, there are normal people using the platform, changing their lives, and success always leaves clues, right?
Yes.
So then I thought, okay, if they can do it, we can do it. The only thing is that we should be able to learn the thing. So we were nurses, so we would say that our story from scrubs to freedom, like scrubs when we are a thing, right? And this time, when we looked at all the things that happened, obviously we saw an opportunity. We thought that if somebody else could do it, we could do it only if we learn. So
Yes.
everybody wants to earn online, Devi,
Right.
right? But for you to earn online, you need to learn first.
Learn.
Yeah. That's how we started. If I answer your question,
Yes, absolutely. You did. You
Devi, you are kind of stuck.
hear me okay, Sharon?
There was a
Okay, I
kind of
think I'm back.
yeah.
Something must be happening with our internet, I guess. Um, so yeah, thank you so much. That was really, really interesting to hear. You know, we hear your successes every day, every time, but that sitting and revisiting that story to come to this point today is really inspiring. So thank you so much for sharing that. So coming back to what Sharon said before, you actually quickly walked through the things that you have accomplished. So I know that now Richard spoke about learning, right? Everyone wants to make money and the quick money. But if you really want to have a sustainable, strong system that builds a foundation, you need to learn. Learning is a mandatory part of that business. So I want to ask you two, as you came along these 5 years, can you briefly tell like kind of what kind of stage, or like in 1 year, 6 months down the road, you were good at doing this in your learning experience, plus also your personal life accomplishments, so people who are watching can really connect the dots between what we do in the learning and the fruits you really reap in this business.
So let me start with that, okay?
Yeah.
Because I still remember that when I actually started this business, right? So as Rashad already mentioned, I did not have any business background, any interest, any knowledge about business. But coming to our platform, coming to our VIP group, and I understand this is a platform with like great potential. Somehow I started dreaming my life is going to change in that way as well. I did not know how, right? And then I started the business and I started learning and things like that, and wanted to make it work somehow, because Rishad was totally against me. Rishad will kill me if it didn't work, you know. So I tried my level best, right? And then yeah, we started, as Rishad already mentioned, like, you know, I started learning something, right? That actually catches his attention first, because, you know, I was always keen to learn. I was a good student, and, you know, in the top earning student in the class and everything. But then after I come to that, you know, there was no, like, when we don't have like nothing much to do, what we will do, we'll just like watch TV, you
Correct.
know, do something, whatever, like, you know, scrolling in the social media and things like that, right? So then I actually decided I'm going to sit down and watch learning, right? And started learning. So it was entirely different world, because nothing related to nursing, you know, everything related to marketing. And I understand, wow, how could I didn't know these things before? You know, what a wonderful world, you know? And that's what I was thinking. And the things that I started learning, I couldn't imagine, right? Really? You know,
Yes.
and I was like that. Then I started learning, and I started like to learn, you know. And I was a, as Rishad already mentioned, I was a person who loved my sleep. So whenever I have time, I wanted to sleep, right? But then I started sacrificing my sleep to learn the platform, and I really enjoyed it. You know, and I was so excited. After some time, I was so excited, and then, you know, then the results start pouring. So like at that time when I was in Ireland, when I pick up some extra shift, like, you know, if I pick up extra shift, if it is night shift, I used to earn 170 once, not dollars, euros extra,
Euros.
right?
Yeah.
When I spend the 12, 13 hours of like hard work, right?
Yes.
Then he saw me like earning like around $900, 900, not dollar, euro, 900 euro,
Euro.
900 euro, it's coming, pouring out to my account. And he thought like, what? Like, you know, and that is how he thought, okay, this is not a scam, you
Right.
know, this is not a scam, and company is depositing money directly to your account, right? And that is
Correct.
how he understood, okay, she's learning, and now she's making result. And
Mm-hmm.
result amazing, like 900 euro is like maybe 5 shifts extra sitting home, without
Yes.
picking up extra shift. That is where we started, then in few months we started, like, replacing our income, as a nurse, and then multiple times of our, nursing salary. And now we are making, like, multiple times of our nursing salary, or both of our nursing salary, from this side hustle. And the potential is huge. And coming back, like, 5 years into this, we not only created a little bit of money, or maybe a lot of money, we created moments, memories, we
Correct.
created a team, we created a family around the globe. We have changed so many, we touched many people's life, we touched many people's heart. We have friends or family relations all around the globe, which we are really, really proud of. And looking back, and we think, really, we never thought it's going to grow this big. And that is how, like, in Sasif, we are going for a hiking or something. And when we have that hard climb, and we look back and see how beautiful it is, and that is where we are starting. I'm sure Rashad want to say something too.
No, you have said initially, yeah, of course, was Sharon was saying, like, once when we started, of course, the intention or the aim was money. Obviously, everybody does business with money, right? So we were
Yeah.
kind of concentrated on this thing and all, but gradually we began to realize one thing in our life, right? Now we always have one thing. Okay, money is needed. Money is not everything in life, but there
Yeah.
are only certain things money can only buy,
Right.
right? Money can only buy. The biggest thing of what we have realized is that money can give you that freedom.
Yes.
Okay, money can give you that freedom that nothing can do. Like, it can give you freedom of choice and all. Even if we wanted to do something, we are tied up with our employment, other commitments and all, because you have to pay bills, you have
Yes.
to pay school fees, you have to pay university fees. So
Right.
the problem at that constraint on your freedom was always money,
Right.
right?
Right.
And if you can solve that issue, you can solve a lot of those issues plus the issues of other things. For us, it was freedom of choice, right? The biggest achievement, Devi, I would always say, is that if a person could walk away from their 100K job saying that I'm going to retire, that's one of our biggest flux.
Right.
That was one of our biggest flux. When we in our personal thing, and then in between that 5 years, when you look at it, we were able to take those risky decisions in our life because we always had this plan B, which was, in fact, when we started as a plan B, but still now it is our plan A. And then
Right.
other jobs is plan A, and then plan B, I would say.
Right.
So we were able to take bigger leaps or bigger risks in life, like, say, for instance, like, on our 40s, migrate into US and all the things, like when we were really settled in Ireland,
Yeah.
and then we wanna relocate to US. We could take that bold step, because even if we were thinking, like, even if this doesn't work, okay, the movement doesn't work, you don't like, we have a cushioning because we are not relying on our jobs.
Right. Right. Right.
So we
Wow.
wanted to, yeah, that was one of the bigger thing, because we wanted to do it for our kids. Okay, so they said they wanted to come to US, so we were able to say yes to it because we have a bigger support that we have built. Okay,
Right. Wow.
obviously, that was our, as I said, that was one of our freedom, right? We were able to make that choice. So I think that was one of the biggest flux that we got from this business. I think Devi is kind of stuck there.
I
Yeah.
get stuck. Can I come back? But yeah, keep talking. I hear you very well, Rishad. Yeah.
Yeah. So that was one of the things. And then Sharon said, so as we do, like, people were wondering what kind of business these people are doing, right? So we are doing an online marketing business. We actually help people to earn from home by helping people to build their own online marketing business, right?
Business.
We give them the technical support they need. If Devi wants to establish to earn online, they have different options. One of the biggest options is that she should be able to sell something online, and we
Right.
have a technical team that take care of the technical part of the business, and the training part is what we do. So, and the second accomplishment we always think is that we were able to touch many people who had the similar struggles as us.
Mm-hmm.
There was a mom whose son had special needs, and they want to work from home, right? And there was a nurse who was struggling in their 63s as a retirement plan, full of debts. There were doctors who wanted to have work-life balance. There was
Right.
a pharmacist who was struggling through their health, but still struggling to go to CVS pharmacy. You
Mm.
know, when we look back, we were able to touch their life, and with God's help and their effort, they transformed their life. That is our another flux. That is our biggest thing. Initially, we started this thing as for money, but later on, we could see that people are changing their lives, right?
Yes.
And this is our greatest achievement. It's not, yeah,
Yeah.
obviously the other things that came along, which is good. That's a part and parcel of the thing. But for us, seeing other people changing their life, it's the biggest achievement.
And also,
Yeah. Mhm.
one more point, Devi. We actually paid off our mortgage, in our, like,
Yeah.
mortgage free. Uh, yeah.
Yeah, I think that is one of the big ones. I think because that's one of the biggest headache, right? In a event of job loss, right?
Yeah.
And unexpected disability. The
Yeah.
mortgage is the biggest chunk of your paycheck. So
Yeah.
and if you paid that off, that's like a huge weight off of your shoulders. So
Yeah.
thank you so much for both of you for really elaborating on that, because I remember even when I came to the business for money, but now I'm seeing, now when you tell, you have been there 5 years and I see all the wonders you do for the team and the community here, but I'm just getting a chance to kind of guide here and there business partners who are joining new, and that it's such a fulfilling experience. Sometimes I feel like I found my purpose. I always wondered what my purpose was. And I was lucky enough to kind of jump from one thing to the other and test everything. And I got well paid in many of the careers, I mean, the jobs I was at. But I always wondered, I think we come here for something. Everyone is here for a particular purpose. But what was my purpose? But now I'm here. I'm just, I felt my heart is always full. Every time I can come to that Saturday meeting, I feel sad, honestly. It is a very honest, sincere, sad, like I missed a lot kind of feeling. So I totally hear what you say. There's a lot of things that we need money for, but I think the top thing we are actually all looking for is the freedom to live our lives. We really forget that we are here to live,
Yeah.
not to really work. So, yeah, so Rishad, you are the very first gentleman I brought onto my interview series, of the discussion series. Okay, so I have a pretty unique question. Only one person asked me this so far within the past 6 months, but I'm sure there are people, because not everybody asks or just verbalize what they feel like. So I wanted to bring this to you to get your thoughts on this. So if somebody says, because we always do webinars, right? That's how we communicate about what we do, who is in the business. That's the main purpose of doing these webinars. So people see who we are. We are not scammers. Here we are. This is my job. We tell where we live, everything. So if someone is watching and they see a lot of women in the business, and if they think, why are so many women in this business? If it is such a successful business, why aren't so many men doing that? I'm basically quoting somebody's statement. I would love for you to take that and, how would you feel about this as a person, as a male?
So, what was the question? Like,
Why not?
Why are so many women in the
women or
business?
only males,
Mm.
right? I think the way we respond to certain things in our life, right? The initially way we respond to certain things in our life is what actually our society teaches us. Your immediate society in the initial point when a person grows is your family, what your parents are doing. Then you have peers. Then you go and look at what is happening in the society. You read the media and all. I just want to take you all guys to a moment. Probably I'm on my 40s, right? And then on your when you are on your primary school, your teacher comes and asks you a question: what do you want to become? Okay, what would you say, Devi? What would
Oh,
you
at
say?
that time, I always wanted to become a doctor.
Yeah, right. You always wanted to become a doctor, right? Similarly, like we, me, our like we would always say, Sharon might have said, "I want to become a doctor." listen, if there is a policeman, they will say, I want to become a policeman or a doctor or a soldier, engineer,
Or a lawyer, yeah.
whatever. So you are seeing it. Okay.
Yeah.
Fast forward 30 years by now, like I was sitting on with my younger daughter's school. It was in a primary school, and then they were asking one question: what do you want to become? And different people say, and of that, I would say almost 10 students said one thing: I want to become a YouTuber.
Very smart.
Seriously. Yeah. Is YouTuber a profession? Like, is
That's very
YouTuber a
true.
profession?
Yeah.
Is YouTuber a profession? Right. I'm just comparing these two things.
Right, right.
People respond to what they are seeing.
Correct.
People respond to what depending upon their perception of things. 30 years back, then they will never say, I want to become a YouTuber.
Yeah.
But
They don't even know YouTube probably by then.
probably, right? And maybe at this point of time, if Devi is on the kindergarten, you may say that I want to become a YouTuber. Maybe we will say I want to become a TikToker, right? Because
Yes.
you are seeing all those things. And I'm
Yes.
tailing back your question, right? Usually, when males on their 40s, when they I want to do a business, what would be the business that they would be looking into? They will be looking into business like what society taught us as businesses.
Yes.
So typically you can see that people becoming rich by running a hotel, by that thing. So people on their 40s or 30 to 40s at this point of time have only one concept regarding business, which are traditional business. It's not their fault. It is their perspective which is brought on by the society.
Correct.
That is what they have seen. Or again, I want to come back and say that that's the only thing they know.
Yes.
When they think about business, the only businesses they know are traditional businesses.
Right,
Come
right.
now, in this era, right? Go to Los Angeles, go to some prime locations, and then you would see young millionaires. Okay, then you would see young millionaires. They will be doing an e-commerce based business, right? Why? They know about it. I have seen, and I was saying to Sharon, like there are we say Gen Zs. Okay,
Yes.
I have seen. I said to her, Gen Zs at this 20 years of age, they are becoming billionaires by knowing the soft skills about AI and all, and then they are establishing business using AI. I have seen a video clip where they rent an apartment, and then they are running a multi-million business sitting on their couch and beds and kitchen tables and running business. So now Gen Zs, when they think about business, they think about online businesses and those kind of things because of the flexibility and scaling,
Correct.
right? So I just want to tail back to your question and why men thinks only males in this business, and then obviously only females in this business, because when for us males, businesses means traditional business because we are not aware of it, right? We are not
Correct.
aware of. Same with me. I wanted to do a business, but I was thinking about, okay, what other business? Okay, resort, this,
Yeah.
that, trading, because that's my level of knowledge. I would say males at this age, 30 to 40, are ignorant about the scale, possibility, and highlights and flux and flexibility of online businesses. Let's admit it. Okay. And then when you come to online, anything that we don't know, we say it's a scam. Right? Anything we don't know, because we don't want to go out of comfort zone to look at it,
Yes.
right? Because, and then we name it as a scam.
Yes.
Because that's how human beings are trained. We are Homo sapiens, right? We lived in an era. We lived in our subconscious mind lives in a conservatory mechanism that everything that we are going to out of our comfort zone and doing something means expenditure of energy.
Right, right.
Do you want to sit in your couch or go to do an exercise or jumping jacks?
No.
Right?
Yeah.
Obviously, your mind will say, sit on the couch.
Yep.
Like anything that needs an extra research. When Sharon said this, I want to do an online business, I don't want to look at it because I could easily say it's a scam without knowing about it.
Yes.
Lack of knowledge, ignorance. I was ignorant.
Yeah.
Okay.
That is the perfect
Exactly. So
Perfect way to address it. Yeah.
so it's ignorance. People think like it depends upon when you go and say about a teenager or people in 20s about online business, they will understand it. But between 30 and 40, they needs a bit of education.
Correct.
That is exactly what it is. Because when I was talking to one of our business partners, and she was saying the same thing. Like her nine, I think her son is like 14,
Yeah,
13,
yeah,
14,
yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
14, and he actually came, and he was like, silently observing mama is doing this business and making five figure constantly within short period of time, and making her dad part time, blah blah blah, not picking up extra shifts and things like that. And he understood the potential and the scalability of online business. Silently watching, and he was actually coming and discussing these things with Amma, and she was saying like, while other people were ignorant of it, and
Mhm.
that little child actually came and asked a deep question.
And then
And she
she
was
and then also one thing she said
mm,
that he is waiting to become 18 so that he can start the business.
yeah,
Uh-huh.
And
yeah,
one more thing, Devi, to add on to it, right? So males have a pattern that their thinking pattern or perspective doesn't reach about online business as business.
Right.
Depend upon what generation men you are talking about. That's a factor that I said.
Yeah.
And they say they think that they know everything because that's what we men does, right? And other thing, what are the options of females? When
Yeah.
a female wants to do a business, just think about a female, working mom. They are doing two types of jobs. They are
Right.
working in their jobs, and being a mom is also a job, right? You're looking after kids, you're doing the school chores, and then what are things that you have to
Right.
do. So you're doing two jobs when you're a working profession, working mom, right?
Right.
And then you want to have an extra income source. They don't have a choice of doing a traditional business outside because they are doing double time.
Correct.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then suddenly we are coming and say that okay, we are going to help you to build a business. You can sit from home and still earn five figures. That's a big offer for them.
Win-win. Yeah.
Win. So why Devi is here? Because Devi can sit on the couch, still run the business.
And I
Sharon can
love that.
Sharon can sit in the couch and still run the business. So do many working professionals using this platform.
Yep.
So that's why you are seeing this kind of disproportional thing. But I'm so sure once males understand the opportunity, the scalability of it, they will be the people who are jumping in. But they want to come with an open mindset to see what is there, rather than okay, I know this and everything that I don't know is a scam. Just
Yes.
have to get away from that.
Yeah, you really said it right, because I always see that anytime that they don't understand it, it's a scam. They're not
Yeah.
even willing to look at what's presented to them.
Mhm.
That open mindedness is not there. And the other thing, you really completely answered this question. And the other part, I thought a lot of the people, my colleagues who got married and had kids, regardless of their advanced degrees and careers, how expensive it is childcare in this country, right? So most of the time when they have two kids, they can afford to put both of them in the daycare. So the wife is the one always took the turn to stay home, raise the kids until they are, 2, 3 years old. So she is the person who sacrificed their careers and dreams. And now they find a way to make, as you said, 4, 5, 6 figures from home, being present to their kids while taking care of their families. I mean, these are the things people don't really, really contemplate on. They
Yeah.
are so quick to judge, so quick to reject things. And what happens is a lot of people lose a wonderful opportunity.
And
So,
even Devi, I just want to touch one thing for you,
yeah,
right? And then the females actually, as I said, a working mom does two job, maintaining
yeah,
house and doing their job, and then still they want to have an extra income, and they are saying that okay, I want to do this thing, can I do it?
yeah,
And the male comes and say no,
no,
because it's a scam.
yeah,
I just feel like like you are not looking at it and you're
correct.
saying that it is a scam. You're not open. Basically, it's a somewhat ego that is working. Anything that you don't know, it's a scam.
and another funny thing is that, like, one of the one client actually
Okay.
inquired about this opportunity to me, right?
Yeah.
And then when I was touching base with her, and she was saying like, hey Sharon, I actually discussed this with my friends, and I decided to say no. And-
Yeah, so the friends who did not have any idea what the business is about is giving her the direction.
yeah, I mean, I did not say anything to them.
Yeah.
Okay, best wishes.
Absolutely. Yeah,
No.
that's very true. I always think when these kind of uncomfortable conversations, when you have to have, you're trying to help and you know that this is a working proven system is here. Always I think, this prosperity or the abundance, this is not for everyone. It's
Yeah.
only for people who really want it.
That's what I'm realizing. Yeah, that's what I'm realizing. It's not meant for everybody. Like, not everybody is lucky to embrace this opportunity.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Wow, this was,
Mm.
really inspiring talks and,
Mhm.
and ideas and experience you shared. And I'm really grateful for this time. But before you leave, I would love to get your thoughts on if you want to advise, if you want to offer your 2 cents for people who are still sitting in the outskirts and judging or thinking this could be a pyramid, this could be that, this could be this is a scam, and not taking action right now, especially when we are having such a wonderful promotion going on in the business system, right? We saw how many people signed up. So, in such good times, and when you have such a great opportunity for skeptical people, give a last advice so that could help them change their minds. Anything.
Okay, okay. For me, first of all, thanks for people who are watching Shobha, and then if somebody has got benefited, we're really
Femina,
happy.
Valsa.
Famina, Valsa, yeah. So you know, um, I would always like to approach things in an algorithmic way, right? That's how my mind works. So if you are skeptical, say for instance, everybody is skeptical. Why people are skeptical? People are skeptical because we don't want to get cheated, we don't
Yeah.
want to get scammed, right? And in short, people doesn't want to do those things because we have an inherent conservatory mechanism that want to conserve our energy, right? So then your subconscious mind is telling you you already have what you have. Devi is already having this much things and all. Why you want to expend some more energy to do the things?
Yes.
And then your subconscious mind find relatable experiences. Okay, it began to search relatable experiences, like this person there did something so it didn't work, so this may not work for me. But you are a very unrelatable quantity there, right? You are a different person than your friend. Okay, you are a very different person than that James or Harry or Mary had a different experience. You are unique.
Correct.
But then your subconscious mind, who's judging your thoughts, will say that this is a scam, because if you want to go and look at it, it requires expenditure of energy. All right. And there are many situations in your life where you have taken decision by taking charge of your life, taking charge of your thoughts.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. You are in the comfort of your bed, you want to go to exercise, your mind would say 1,000 reasons not to go to exercise,
Mm-hmm.
but still you do it because you know that there is an advantage.
Yes.
And then come to the next part of the flow chart. How would you find out that this is a scam or not, right? And this is where that helped us, because we came and looked at what is actually happening. Okay,
Right.
how people are using this. And in this business, in each and every part, you are on the driver's seat. Everybody wants to earn online, but nobody wants to take an action on it.
Mhm.
Very few people wants to know, okay, my or maybe when their back is against the wall, they want to look at it. And then we do have a wonderful approach, I would say systemized approach. You
Yeah.
watch a webinar and you find out what are the easy or highlights of how you want to earn online. That is a free webinar you can watch, and you will see that what is affiliate marketing, what are the pillars of success in affiliate marketing, what are the things that you have to go through, right? Then you have some knowledge. A person being ignorant is okay, but
Yeah.
ignorance is always not a great thing. So you take the first step and you get information about all these things, and then there is a next step. And the next step, you will know the things more, like what are the companies, what is the compensation plan, how people are earning 5 figures through this business. As Devi pointed out, right now our affiliate marketing company is running a great offer. In 5 years we haven't seen this. You're right away earning 20% or 15% commission. That's a very big leap. That
Yeah.
basically means that per sale you are going to earn around $3,000, guys. Okay,
Right.
$3,000 is a big amount, right? 3,000
Yeah.
plus dollars. So, sorry, all these stages, you are on the driver's seat of taking decisions. Okay. And then you have a strategic call with the coach where they kind of make a customized plan for you.
Yeah.
So why our platform is so unique? In each and every part of your journey, you are in the driver's seat. We are not going to say that you put $500 in fortnight, you're going to get 2,000. No, it doesn't happen in this business.
That's yeah.
If somebody is going to say that if you want to earn online, deposit 500 in 2 weeks in some coins or base or whatever it is, you're going to get 2,000. No, that is not we are saying. We are saying we are going to teach you marketing, and we are going to help you establish your own online marketing business, and the companies pay you huge. That means
Yeah.
huge, right? That's the result that you're seeing. So in
Correct.
each and every part, you are in the driver's seat. Coming back to your question, my piece of advice: you can be ignorant, but let your inaction be a boost to your ignorance.
Yeah.
You are not taking action to get educated, to know what is happening. If you're a Gen Z, as
Yeah.
you say, Gen Z, you will know much about business, online businesses. If you're in 30s or like 40s like us, your system has tuned in such a way that for you the business is only traditional business.
Right.
But there is much things happen in the online space, and it is now your duty to get educated so it can change your financial blueprint or your families. All right. So don't sit in analysis paralysis. The next couple of things you can contact Devi, and then you can just let know what are the steps to take so that you can avail of the promotional offer, and that is happening. And what are the systems and processes we have for you to establish your own online marketing business. Thank you very much, Devi.
Wonderful, Rishad and Sharin. I'm so grateful. I'm so excited that you came here today and for this very thought-provoking discussion. I think this was very, in many ways, I think it's a wake-up call for a lot of people because it's not anybody could ask why online, right? Right now we see how AI and technology is fast, really advancing into our workplace even for a doctor at some point. Now they say, I was listening to one of the podcasts and it says now the AI systems can actually diagnose a disease better than a real doctor. Now think about that. So if somebody is sitting out there and thinking, why I need an online business, think about the doctors who went to med school for 7 years, right? To get their undergraduate, then the MD, and then the all that 9 yards they have to do to become a doctor. And now that's could be no use at some point. So then you still have to pay your mortgage, you still have to pay your bills, you still need to eat, wear clothes. So you still need money, and its money is not the only thing. As we talked, we are all here to achieve that freedom because life is short. We are not here forever. Actually, my father, he was 38 years when he died of a heart attack. That was the biggest wake-up call for me to take charge of my life. That's why I never hesitate to jump into anything I want to try in life. I am there because nobody can stop me. So thank you so much for your time and all you do for the team, and really thank to this business that I met you, and I always consider you my family. So all the advices and the guidance, I'm so ever grateful. And I hope to see you soon. And I really wish you a wonderful evening and also a great rest of the week for everybody. If anyone is watching and is interested in getting information, please get in touch with Sharin and Rishad or me. We can help you to really explore this platform and help you take the next steps. So until we meet next week, thank you so much, everyone. Good night.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye bye.